Hello everyone and welcome back to Talking and Playing Doubles over the Metronome. This is day 29. Metronome's at 179 BPM. And as promised, so that I'm not keeping anybody in the dark, here's what happened yesterday. So, I think it was around at least 10:30 at night. I was watching Trailer Park Boys on Netflix, not sponsored, and I hear beeping coming from the basement. I don't know what it was, but I went to go to the basement. I went down to the basement, and I noticed that the carbon monoxide alarm was going off. So, immediately, I called my parents, who were upstairs trying to fall asleep, and I said to them, listen, we gotta get out. We gotta go outside, we can't be breathing this in. And so, that's exactly what we did. We went outside, we called the fire department. It took about 5 minutes for them to get there, to get to the house. And they come in with their own carbon monoxide detector. And they get no readings of carbon monoxide. And so I thought to myself, that's strange. Why is our carbon monoxide detector, which wasn't expired, by the way, going off, but nothing was going off on their end? So they left. They said it was safe to go inside the house. So we're inside the house. Gets to about 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night. I was on the phone from 11 to 12. And at around 12 o'clock at night, the second carbon monoxide monitor goes off. But it's the one on the first floor. So once again, we go outside, we call the fire department immediately. They come again, still no carbon monoxide readings. Nothing. They said, yeah, it's probably the batteries on the carbon monoxide detector. But the batteries were fine. The monitor was also still within warranty. So then they say it's safe to go inside. We go back in. Then not even 10 minutes later, the third carbon monoxide detector goes off on the second floor, which is where we are all sleeping. So, I'll be honest with you. I didn't want to get out of bed a third time. And I didn't want to call the fire department a third time because I didn't want to make it seem like we were crying wolf. So my mom calls. She gets on the phone with 911, and the 911 operator says to her, do you want a different fire department to come? And we all said yes, bring a different fire department. And so, different people come, different firefighters. They get inside the house. Immediately, their carbon monoxide monitor goes off. And I believe they got a reading of 80 to a million. I'm not entirely sure, nor do I remember that well. Because it was around 12:30 at night, approaching 1. And so we're in our cars. There's a storm above as well too that's going on. We get wet a little bit. They called the paramedics just to see if we're okay. We're all doing okay. We're just a little bit rattled. And then we find out what the cause is. It was an open gas tank that we had in the house. My dad's a plumber, and he's got a lot of supplies and a lot of tools. One of them is the gas tank. And he said that he didn't close it properly. Honest mistake, of course. Very honest mistake. And the firefighters, they clear out all the carbon monoxide of the house. And that was pretty much the end of it. Again, we were pretty rattled, but, you know, things happen. Thanks for listening, everyone. And we'll see you tomorrow. Hey, everyone. Post-video Alex here. I know that what you just saw was kind of lighthearted and pretty, you know, I like to think that it's entertaining. Hopefully it is entertaining. But having carbon monoxide detectors in your house is a very, very good thing to have. And being exposed to carbon monoxide is very, very dangerous. For those that don't know, we could have died on Friday. And it was pretty serious, and we were all pretty rattled. But thankfully, we had those carbon monoxide detectors, and we were all doing the right thing. We got outside, we were safe, we did what we had to do. And if you are ever in a situation like that, just get outside of the house, get outside of anywhere that you are in if you are exposed to carbon monoxide, and try and breathe as much fresh air as possible. It's an odorless and tasteless smell, and you can't really detect it on any kind of senses. That's why we have these carbon monoxide monitors as well too. So highly, highly, highly recommend getting those, and highly recommend just staying away from carbon monoxide as possible, if that makes sense. Thanks, everyone. See you later.